Hey everybody, co-host of Craft Brewed Sports, Scott Kaiser here, and this is the Hater's Guide to Watching Winning Time, the Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. Brand new series that follows the LA Lakers during their rise to prominence back when Jerry Buss bought the team. Before we go any further though, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click that little bell so that you know when I drop new videos here and when we go live every Wednesday on Craft Brewed Sports. Now without further ado, let's get to the Hater's Guide. From the director we all know and love, Adam McKay, comes the dramatized version of Jerry Buss, Magic Johnson, and the LA Lakers. If you listen to the show, you know I can't stand the fucking Lakers. Not only am I kinda a Kings fan, you'll never hear me heap praise on the likes of Kobe, Shaq, or that entire Phil Jackson era of Lakers. Their fans, if you want to call them that, are third on the list only to the Yankees and Cowboys fans as fan bases that can go play in traffic. When the project was announced, you could hear my eyes roll all the way from LA to Ohio. But leave it to the director of the acclaimed comedy Step Brothers to fuck that all up for me. It took just the cold open and, spoiler alert, we are transported back to my childhood. It's 1991, where we hear Brooke Shields on the TV, Saddam Hussein on the cover of Newsweek is seen, a Game Boy is being played by a little kid, and the motherfucking GOAT with his wife Juanita is on the cover of People. Well, his former wife. But holy shit, did they hook me in with the fact that this scene takes place at a health clinic with Magic, and you can guess why he's there. Magic is played by Quincy Isaiah, and he's pretty solid as one Magic Johnson. But then the banger of an opening title sequence plays, and we're taken back even further in time to the Playboy Mansion. Yes, the Playboy Mansion. That's where we meet Jerry Buss, who's played by John C. Reilly, and he breaks the fourth wall, talking about why he loves basketball, business, and buying the Lakers. All of that while a damn orgy goes on all around him. No, seriously. I think a chick was getting eaten out in the background. I couldn't keep up with it. It was ridiculous. From there, we meet those closest to Magic and Buss, as each navigates their respective roles as future franchise cornerstone and charismatic owner. Jerry West and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar also make appearances as well, and honestly, if Riley and Isaiah didn't absolutely kill it, I'd be here just to tell you how awesome the scenes featuring their characters are. By now, you're probably wondering when the hell the hate comes in, but before I get to that, and I promise there's going to be some, I want to elaborate on more of what pulled me into this world. As mentioned, West and Kareem. West is played by Jason Clarke, and if they wanted to do a spinoff or prequel featuring just West playing or his coaching career, I'd be all the way here for it. He was hilarious in the scenes that they showed him. Kareem, played by Solomon Hughes, was a much smaller impact, but features probably my favorite line in the whole episode. I'm not going to ruin it because then you're not going to laugh, but just be prepared. I busted up when it happened. McKay also doesn't shy away from the racial components that come with the era or the NBA in general. Hell, most of the conversations and instances where race is front and center could be dropped into a project in 2022, and sadly, hardly could be changed. I don't want to ruin much more, but there are some real-life personalities that show up in the episode, and they had me laughing out loud at the TV. But this is the Hater's Guide to the show, so let's get to that part. Damn you, Adam McKay, for absolutely killing it in this first episode. I really wanted to have a laundry list of reasons to hate this show, and instead I can't wait for the next one. All of the actors nail their real-life counterparts, and as mentioned before, fuck the Lakers in real life. Whoever is in the casting department needs the biggest of raises. HBO can also catch these hands for greenlighting this project and probably causing a new generation of annoying Laker fans that are going to fall in love with this garbage franchise and pretend that they've always been there, even if the current version of them is a giant pile of poop. What up, LeBron? But more than anything, I'm hating myself because this show is fucking legit. And the minute I finished it, I text no fewer than 10 people to tell them that they needed to get on watching this. Lakers fans and Lakers haters are going to enjoy this. Now, everyone does their own rating system these days, and on Craft Brewed Sports, when we rate our beers, it comes down to a simple, would you fuck the beer that you're drinking or not? There's plenty of time for this show to shit the bed, and quite honestly, I hope it does, because it'll make this more interesting if I'm able to actually go in on it. But for at least one episode, I'm banging this harder than the Shaq Kobe diss track. Now, this was just the first of what I hope to be many episodes of the Hater's Guide to Watching Winning Time. If you enjoyed it, go on ahead and leave a comment in the section below. And join us every Wednesday night for a new edition of Craft Brewed Sports at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out.